Thank you for joining me in the Fassst Lane. You know what this is, your main man, Jay Mack. You know how we do it over here? Legendary. Go big or go home. Now, this is March 16, 2020. Now, after these wild dreams on March 16th, I not only had a dream I couldn't remember, I had multiple dreams I couldn't remember. So from the wild dreams the week before to multiple dreams the night before, now multiple dreams on the 16th, I can't remember it. Excuse me. I remember when Minister Ewan said, when people tell him, Minister, I fasted and all hell break loose in my life. And he would say, that's good. And he said people would be upset at him for that. But I understood what he meant. And I'm living that. And I want you to know. The attacks are going to come. The beast isn't playing. First, I got all these crazy dreams. Day after day after day. One day I had 6 dreams. One night, forgot the 7th one, remember it. The next night, multiple dreams, I can't remember it. Alright. Now, March 17, 2020. Coming up to day 1. It's coming up to day 1. Oh, okay. That's what it says, new strategy. Okay. This is March 17, 2020. I'm reading my notes because I made notes before I recorded my dream. So this must have been a really messed up dream. I was listening to music on a hill. Then I was watching a commercial with a white woman playing basketball. Then her son, who was awkward, with basketball with her son, who was awkward. Then all of a sudden, I was with the family playing basketball with them at night. Remember what Miss Stevens said about things being done at night or in the dark? Red flag. It was a family of 4 and there was an extra person. I didn't know who he was. It was getting too much and the father looked like he needed a breather. And someone called me. Well, someone called me Machine Gun Kelly. That was a name I gave myself because how good I could shoot free throws. Yeah. I think a friend of mine had bet someone that they couldn't shoot more free throws than me. I had shot 27 free throws in a row. And when the person who, his other friend, they made the bet, he went a shot to shoot free throws and he only hit 13 in a row. And someone would call me Machine Gun Kelly after that. And I like that name. I don't use it because of what it represents, but when I'm playing basketball, I usually say that. Instead of like how when people hit a shot, they'll say Kobe or Jordan, or I'll say Machine Gun Kelly. Anyway, I was on the basketball court playing with this family. First it was just the mother and the son. There was a 4th person then who never showed up, and then I was playing with the father. Now he needed a breather, we stopped, and then someone called me Machine Gun Kelly. And that's when the person called me Machine Gun Kelly, I asked myself, what am I doing here? Who are these people? And why am I even playing basketball with them? Why? Oh, and I asked myself, why was I playing outside? Why was I playing? The basketball court was on in an area overrun with trees, bushes. It was unkept. And then I asked myself the very good question: why was I even playing ball in the dark? Which is a red flag. Because how can you shoot a shot and you can't even see? That's right. That's what it felt like. Uh, um, I'm trying to defeat the beast, but skills I got from Mr. Ewing, I didn't even know if they work or not. Because I never even knew about what Minister Ewing was talking about, and I lived in church. So I took that as a sign that the beast is trying to tell me I'm wasting my time. I'm just shooting in the dark. And I said, oh no, you don't get me to fall for that. Because I've been busting you up for almost a year. At any rate, the second dream I had was an old man came to me and gave me a key and told me to stand outside because his aunt is coming. I turned around and I was outside my house. Yeah. This right here is a serious dream. This old man came to me, gave me a key, had the nerve to tell me to stand outside because his aunt is coming to my house. Now, if you listen to Minister Ewing, by now you'll understand what's going on. He came to my house to give me keys. That tells me that this man feels he has a right to my house. And according to Mr. Ewing, a house in a dream is a symbol of you. And he said his aunt is coming. When I turned around to look back in the house, I was outside. So that told me that whoever this old man is, either him or his aunt, responsible for sending me to the beast. Because they have the keys to my house. And the old man told me I had to get out. And when I turned around, I'm outside my house. Now if you had your door and open and someone gave you a key and you close the door, and when you turn around to leave, you should still be in your house, but I'm outside of it. So you know, I went on a fast for that dream alone. For the old man, for me taking the keys, for him having the keys, and for his aunt. And then for me being outside my house after he left. I had to go on a fast for that. That explained everything. Someone else has the keys to my house that I own. And as you can see, it's generational. This old man and his aunt. So the beast got an uppercut that day. Or maybe I even went on a 3-day fast. The next dream, I got up, went back to sleep, had a dream running at the same time, which was a fist. I got into helping the young man and playing with his family. While doing that, another dream was playing out while I was awake. A cold stick. Alright, I got up, I went back to sleep. And strange thing happened, I had a dream. Oh, I had a dream running at the same time, which was the first. I had got into helping a young man and playing this. Oh, this is a strategy. This is amazing. After I had the dream with the old man giving me the keys to my house, telling me his aunt coming, I ended up outside. I'd gotten up. And when I went back to sleep, I realized that I had had another dream while I was dreaming about playing basketball with the little boy and his mother and family. Now, the dream was this: an unknown player or person who was on the court with the family was either the person was dark or wearing all black. That is who called me Machine Gun Kelly. Now, when the person called me Machine Gun Kelly, I did whatever I do whenever I hit a 3-point in the game, I do this. And I did that to him. Then I was in a cheesy 90s block. Oh. Whoa. Now, like I said, when I got up from the dream with the old man and the keys, I remembered that I was dreaming. It was another dream running at the same time as the first one with the basketball player. When I was playing basketball, but this guy in all black called me Machine Gun Kelly, and I did like this to him. Now, while that was going on, or right after that, after I did this, I found myself in the 90s drug movie. The dream, yes, for one, I was not aware of this, but the man around me were looking at me foolishly. Oh, I remember this dream. Oh my God. Now, the beast don't play. The beast ain't play. I'm looking at the time. Oh my God, it's 10 minutes in. Now I remember that. Now, what I was dreaming about the white family playing basketball with them in the open. And the gentleman called me Machine Gun Kelly. And after I did this, I was in a 90s movie about, like, drug movie. Now, while I was dreaming, I was playing basketball with the family, I was having this dream also. Like, this was a dream beneath the dream where the guy in black, or anyway, he was in black. I call me Machine Gun Kelly. The beast ain't playing. I'm having a dream with 3 different layers. Remember now, the basketball, some guy called me Machine Gun Kelly, and I did this. And then I was in a movie, a 90s drug movie. And I was just standing there, and I was in a group of men who looked like, I think we may have been in a hotel. And it looks like these guys look like, because they all had guns in their hand, and they were all staring at me. And I realized, oh, they're looking at me to tell them what to do. Now, they were looking to me for leadership and guidance. And I'm like, what? I don't even know these people. Now, while I realized they're looking to me to tell them what to do, someone knocked on the door. And it was a Chinese man delivering food. Now, the men who were in the room, they robbed the Chinese man and they beat him. And there was 20 or 30 of them. Now, I got angry because I'm like, why are we robbing, beating this man for food? So, alright, now, this is what happened now. I remember that. Now, they had beaten the man up, and I was in the hotel room with them, but I didn't know who did the beating. Anyway, I had told them that this is a bad luck, and it's bad luck that y'all call this poor man here for food delivery, and y'all robbed the man and beat him, and y'all have money. So the person who decided that they're going to do this, I think he had cursed at me. So I went over there and I beat him up. Yeah, I beat him up, and then the other guys joined in and beat him up. And I think we kicked him out of the hotel room. Now, for some reason, we went to someone's house or apartment, and he was eating pizza. But I recognized that even though his apartment was small, it was huge. I remember that. It was deceptive. red flag. The space outside of the measurement of the dirty apartment was beautiful, yes. Again, deception right there. Red flag. The apartment when you enter was dirty, but let's say the apartment was at the end of the building and it's only 20 feet long from the door to the wall. But there was an extension beyond that goes beyond the whole building where the apartment was. If you saw the projects in New York, you would understand. Excuse me. And the apartment beyond the extension was beautiful compared to the grimy apartment where some guy lived who we went to meet. I don't know why we ended up there. Anyway. Excuse me. Give me a second. Who called me? Sorry about that. Now, this was confusing. This is where the beast isn't playing. Now, these are dreams within dreams. Now, we showed up to the guy's house. He was eating pizza. His apartment was filthy, but the space beyond it was like a penthouse in Manhattan. And all of a sudden, we were in the hotel room with 4 unknown men who were startled that it was so many of us. I remember that, because I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? I went to an apartment, I don't know where it was the Bronx or Brooklyn. Then all of a sudden, we in the hotel room with 4 other men. So now it's like 30 of us, well, 29 of us, because we beat up the guy who mouthed off about robbing the Chinese man. And we went to another guy's house. So now it's 30 of us. So now we're in this hotel room with 4 unknown men. I was shocked too, and the ringleader got up and pointed to the roof. Oh, and pointed to the roof, the foot of the bed, and there were 2 packages of cocaine. I see. The 4 men whose hotel room he just magically appeared in, again, magically, that's a red flag at the rebuke bed. He stood up, I guess he thought we were going to rob him, and he pointed his foot, like, he kicked his foot to the foot of the bed, and there was 2 packages of cocaine. And I'm like, what the hell did I just walk into? Drugs, red flag. What do drugs do? That's right, destroy lives, minds, families. The complete opposite of God. So that's demonic. On the right side of the bed was the ringleader. There was another guy sitting down at a computer. And an older guy was to the left of the bed. Then there were 2 other men who were standing up who looked scared. Then I realized they were scared because